All right, I did decide to go live in basketball because I have basketball packs tonight. So hopefully you guys like basketball packs. And let me edit these real quick and make sure I have the right photos, because if I don't have the right photos, kind of defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do. Yep, I think that's it. So let me upload this one. And the next one. Now we will start. Are you guys liking the new basketball product from Topps? Is that have you seen a lot of cool cards come out of it? I'm just curious. I've seen some of the breaks. I think it's cool. Okay, let me upload this one. All right, so we got our two pictures. There's picture 1. Here's picture 2. And then I have to make sure this one is correct. This one is lots of cool stuff in here. Just a few packs. There's some one-piece packs and a Naruto pack and a Frozen pack. Nothing crazy. Just a little extra fluffy fluff. Let's put that picture in. I think it's this one here. All right, it's 4 packs. Oops, I'm sorry, I hit the thing. Orange, blue. Is there an orange one? No, there's no orange one. So this is the wrong picture. All right, let me get the right picture. Here it is. This is the right picture. All right. This is the right picture. Okay. All right, let me save this. And we'll be on our way. Perfect. All right. Well, in the meantime, check out what is in the auction item list. That's what you're going to find in the white boxes. Everything is shown in the photographs. So if you're curious what those all are, they're in the photos. All the items that are in all 19 boxes. We started with 25. We're down to 19. So everything you see there, there's Pokemon packs, there's football pack, there's baseball packs, there's basketball packs, naturally, because you're in the basketball category. But obviously what you want to get is the Topps basketball packs. So I'm going to start. Let's pick the boxes first, because it really doesn't matter where we go, but let's pick the boxes first. And there's 19 left. I'd usually just pick them randomly, because not that it's really necessary, but just kind of, that way you don't think I'm targeting something specific, because not really. But it's kind of just one of those ancillary things anyway. But I'll pick 2 boxes. And then we got, so number 7. All right, 3, 6, 7. All right, that's one. It doesn't matter, like I said. It's just more for randomness, a little bit more randomness anyway. And then we now have 18 boxes. There's no real method to the madness, but we'll get 18 now. And we will go. So make sure you guys are looking at the auction listing. That's what I'm going to be running tonight. And obviously, Topps Basketball is going to be part of that. 4. It's going to be this one right here. All right. So I have our 3 picks. And the next level is to pick our Topps pack as well. So I should open this up, right? Because that's kind of the point of what we're doing. Silver. I'm going to keep the silver, man. And let's bend this back. Like they used to do in the stores. All right. I'm going to top left. I don't know. Put it in that bin there. All right. So now there's 23 packs, right? 19 packs? 19 packs. 19 packs. Let's pick. Let's go. We'll go this direction. 1 through 19. Let's pick a random one. 1 through 19. 19 packs left. And we're going to pick number 3. 3. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. All right. It's going to be our starter. Move him back there. And let's see where our pick is going to be. Get started. All right, it's a simple game, folks. No losers. Please check the auction to see what exactly is in the white boxes. That's kind of very important. But obviously, there's 3 that you pick from. You get your choice, A, B, or C, and one of them has the Pack-Alanche, which has the Topps basketball pack inside. So I know the packs have been going pretty well here on Whatnot, so I'm just starting it at $10, which I think is super reasonable. So make your pick, A, B, or C, and yeah, if you get Pack-Alanche, you get basketball pack. Super, super simple. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get the Topps pack for $10, which is about retail, so not taxing anybody on it. A lot of people are paying crazy amounts of money for single packs. So let's see if you get a shot for $10. Take your shot. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Please look at the photographs as well. When you see the photos, you'll know exactly what's in the white boxes. There's sports as well as non-sports. There's packs as well as single cards. But lots of good value for your money. Give it a shot. Give it for $10. See what happens. I usually do this with Lorcana or Pokemon, but I really like basketball. I figured let's do it with basketball. I usually give you guys a fair rate start, so $10 is pretty fair. It's the first pack picked randomly, so see if you guys want to join in and pick your box. A, B, or C. Super simple game, gives you an opportunity to get a pack for a lot less than what people are paying here on Whatnot. I've seen people going crazy paying like $20 plus for packs. So this is the first pack from the box. So let's see if it pays out for someone. Get yourself a Cooper Flag rookie. Just keep it rocking. Everything is shown in the photographs if you're curious. You get to pick the box A, B, or C, and this is in one of them. No. There's other items in the boxes. There's other packs. There's other cards. So look at the photograph, and those are the other items that are in the packs. There's a total of 19. There's 19. So you do get something. No losers. Everybody gets something. It's just, do you get this? You have to pick it. That's it. Super simple. So there's something in every box. There's also Topps Chrome Football pack. There's a WNBA pack. There's all kinds of good stuff. So let's hope you get it on this one. And pick your box. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Thank you for your first purchase. Which one are we picking? B. All right. Here we go. Here's A. Here's your B. No, you got a Scyther card from Pokemon. Holo. First edition. Well, not first edition. 1999. So you did not get the pack. It was actually, I always do the reveal. It's actually in A. So now we're going to pick something else. And we'll add something to that as well. All right, let me pick another box. Let's see, we got, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 17 boxes. 17. All right, 17. And 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. This one over here. 10. All right, so we're going to reset. I'm going to add something to this as well since we did not get it. I'm going to add the LeBron James card as well. So if you get Pack-Alanche, you're going to get the pack as well as the LeBron James card. All right. Let's see where the Pack-Alanche is going. Let's not hit it that time. Where is it going? Let's pick it again. And let's go. Super simple. Not too complicated. Everybody gets something. No losers. Trying to give you good odds. Generally, we get it a few times every time. So it's most people do get the packs. It's not like you get nothing. It's not like a break where you're like, what is happening? All right, we'll reset. Everything's an independent box. Please look at the photographs so you see what's in the white boxes that's available. All right, we reset. Here we go. Reset. You get to pick your box A, B, or C. I added a LeBron card in because we did not hit the Pack-Alanche. So let's hope that we get it this time. Running again. 20 seconds. Number 2. Pick your box A, B, or C. All right, let's go. Pick your box A, B, or C and get yourself a pack. Or a stack. Pack or stack of cards. There we go. Running, running, running. I like to see a few tonight. Let's go. Pick your box, A, B, or C. We did not hit it last time. So I added a LeBron card. If you hit Pack-Alanche, you get LeBron and the pack from Topps Basketball. It's a 12 card pack from Hobby. So there we go. Let's run. Again, we'll try again. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Hopefully, look at the photographs, and then you see what's in the white boxes as well. One of the boxes says Pack-Alanche, and that has these 2 items in there. So go ahead and pick your box, A, B, or C. Everything's shown in the photographs if you're curious. I have Pokemon packs, I have sports packs, I have individual cards, I have Dragon Ball Z packs, but there's still a lot of Pokemon actually. If you're really curious as to what's in the white boxes, there seems to be a lot of Pokemon left. This is a continuation of Wednesday. It's a continuation of Wednesday. Except Wednesday, I didn't have the Topps Basketball. I had Lorcana. So it's just the same thing, just different starter. So let's see if anybody'd like to get in, give it a shot. $10. So it's pretty, oh, let me put some background noise on. That would be very helpful. I'm also live on YouTube. If anybody is watching on YouTube, thank you for popping in to see the show. So I guess the World Series is now 1-1. From what I saw, I didn't get to see too much of the game because I was watching football today. But see if anybody want to get in. Here's YouTube. All right, we need some background noise. It's only 10:30. I was trying so hard to go on early. And I didn't get into it, man. It was so difficult. There we go. Put that in there. Better viewpoint. Pick your box. A, B, or C. Make sure the photos are right. Yeah. The photos are right. Pick your box A, B, or C. One of them has the Cooper flag perennial product from Topps in it. Topps inauguration. Is perennial even the word? Could be wrong. Well, I'm in the basketball category, so. Let's rock. So hoping that we get let's run it. And it's so difficult sometimes when you're putting the shows together. Like I had to switch it up from the last show I did was the Lorcana. So this is more the basketball. So I had to switch up the category and everything to put us into the basketball category, which is cool. So it's a little bit different, but let's hope that it's the right. Tomorrow I'll be back in the storage unit category, but tonight I figured since I have the Topps basketball, we'll do the basketball category and work with that. But everything is shown in the pictures, folks. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great night, getting some great cards here on Whatnot. I know they're doing a Whatnot card show. I did a Whatnot card show last year. I was in the card show 5, as you could see. So hopefully you could do some more card shows with Whatnot. I think it's a lot of fun. But my schedule is a little different. So I do have a full-time job. I work at a memorabilia store out here in Las Vegas. So it keeps me occupied, to say the least. So I'm always working with cards, which is a lot of fun. But I do a lot of Pokemon and non-sports entertainment cards as well. So what I'm doing tonight is you're picking your box. This is kind of what I do all the time. One of the boxes has the pack in it, as well as the LeBron, and I'm starting it at a super reasonable price. I know a lot of these packs are going for like $20 or more, which is wild to me. So I figured, hey, let's start it at 10, give people a shot, a 1 in 3 shot. The other boxes have wonderful stuff in it as well. Great cards. Just look at the photographs if you're curious. There's some single cards. There's a lot of packs. I still have a lot of Pokemon packs in this round. So you might get a Pokemon pack, but it's all good value. It's all good fun. And it gives you a shot at getting something at a reasonable price. Most people do get it. It's called the Pack-Alanche. So most people do get it. It's not like impossible when you have 1 in 3. I just like to have a little fun with it. So pick your box, get in on it, get the pack for $10. And if not, if you strike out, you're still going to get good value for your money. There's no losers. Everybody gets something. It's not empty. I always reveal which one it's in regardless, so you don't feel like you're lost in the game or confused. You're just having fun. So give yourself a shot. Get on in. For $10, it's worth a shot. We haven't hit it yet. we had a Pokemon card. The first pick was a Pokemon card, so we didn't get it. So I added a LeBron icon card as well. So if you get the Pack-Alanche, you're going to get the LeBron icon card too. So see if anybody wants to jump in and give it a shot. For $10, I mean, considering it's a brand new box. So I just opened it at the beginning of the stream. Full confession, I'm like, man, I did keep the silver pack for myself because I'm like, I gotta, I gotta get something cool, man. I do enjoy basketball. I'm hoping actually to get a Steph Curry more than anything. I think he's my favorite player right now, Steph Curry. Even though he's on his way out soon. But the way that Wemby is playing definitely is giving him a run for his money, in my popular opinion, anyway. You saw that very first game with the Spurs and the Mavs. Pretty wild. But Cooper has got the juice, and that's why I'm here. Obviously, with the new basketball that came in as well. It's my first time running these in the basketball category. Generally, I'm in the storage unit category, but I got this product in, and I'm like, well, let's try the Pack-Alanche with this because it's hot, and we'll give people a chance to get it for less than retail right now, what people are paying on whatnot. So pick your box, A, B, or C. There's no losers. Everybody gets something. There's all kinds of packs in the boxes as well as single cards and things. So give it a shot. Get your good odds. Everyone gets one eventually, so you're not going to lose. You're gonna get something. So that's how I like to do it. No losers. Everybody gets something. It's not like a break where you can completely whiff and you're paying $30, $40, $50. This is, hey, you might spend $30, but you're going to get a couple packs possibly of basketball. You might get a Pokemon pack. It's fun. So I was at work today. I was actually expecting the boss to come by today at work, but she didn't. So all day I was on my minding my P's and Q's and making sure my I's were dotted. She said that she might drop in, but it turns out she did not come in. So I was kind of like bummed in a way because I organized everything and I was really really getting a lot done. That was probably the positive part of the whole thing. I work with a lot of cards. So my afternoon consisted of me organizing cards, ironically, for Whatnot. So not for my channel, but for the main channel. The work channel. So I was organizing all kinds of Michael Jordan cards and things like that. So it was fun. But it's a lot of work. It's not easy. I think a lot of people assume that if you work with cards, it's like super easy. But I don't think it's easy per se. I think it could be a little bit difficult sometimes. Especially if you're not good at organizing and pricing cards. But I did a bunch of that. And then for this show, of course, I had to organize everything as well. So that was a lot of fun. put the camera down a little bit more. Good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great night. My name is Stephanie. Hoping you guys are having a great night. I know this is probably a hot card right now with the Blue Jays in the World Series. Beautiful Tier 1 card. George Springer. Let's see, Tier 1. I guess people are really oh man, I don't even see. Oh, that's cool. So I don't want 199. I'll have to put this in a game, I guess. All right, get on in. Check out the photographs. I added in, I think, no, that's the next round. I have an Asia Wilson three-piece. Makes sense that there's 3 cards, 3 championships, 3 cards. So far, nobody's got the pack yet. We're still waiting for someone to jump in and take a shot. For $10, give it a shot. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Nothing crazy, just a good odds to get a pack of cards for a fair value for less than what people are charging here on Whatnot. If you swing and miss, there's no losers. Everybody gets something in their box. Lots of good cards still out there. Lots of packs still out there. I apologize if you're allergic to Pokemon, as I suggest if you do get Pokemon to give it to a kid because they love Pokemon. At least that's what I do. I love to give kids Pokemon cards. But give it a shot. Pick your box, A, B, or C. We have not hit it yet. We did 1 round, and so far we've only got 1 down, which was off the list, which I'll show you what came off the list so you can see it. And everything is shown in the photos, what the options are inside the white boxes. And so far, the only thing to come out so far, I'll show after the auction. So far, the only thing to come out so far was this Pokemon card. So the pack is still available. It's in there. Just waiting for someone to take a shot or get something else that's pretty cool. Good value all around. No losers. Everybody gets something. It's the first time I'm in the basketball category. Generally, I'm in the storage unit category, and I'm doing like Lorcana cards or Pokemon packs or something like that. But this product is absolutely awesome. If anybody's been seeing some of the resale value on these, it's crazy for the new Topps product. So I figured, well, let's take a shot. Let's go into basketball tonight and see if people want to give it a shot because it's a lot of fun. And there's no losers. Everybody gets a something in their box. So hopefully the more get some packs, the more we get to open and have some fun with it. You guys really kind of dictate the auction and how the direction of the ship or I like to call it the orchestration. I'm just the maestro. You guys actually play the instruments. So hopefully the tuba is sounding in your background and you're like, oh man, I got to pick a box. Appreciate the follows as well to everybody giving me a follow tonight. It's not easy. If you guys are like on the fence about whether or not you should do whatnot, I'm in my second year doing this, and it's not easy. It's not difficult, but it's not easy. I think this year in particular for me has been a lot more difficult. I don't know if the crowd was different last year or what the difference was. But I do know that when you have good product like this, that people will come in and check out what you have regardless. So that's my goal, to give you guys good value for your money. And yeah. See if you guys want to get good value for your money. And I figured $10 was a reasonable start. It's less than what people are charging for the packs. It is the 12 card pack from the hobby box. So I don't know what people are watching tonight. I guess I should see who else is on Whatnot tonight. I'm sure like Joe Hollywood is probably on. Let's see. Oh yeah. A lot of people do breaks. There's a lot of breaks happening. That's cool. A lot of good people on the app as well. I see a lot of cool people that I've bought cards from. A lot of people, and let's see how many people are in this category here. Wow, people are doing flawless basketball. That must be the new product, huh? Flawless basketball. "47-hour stream, flawless marathon." Holy cow. 47. All right, we'll just keep it rocking with this. I mean, so far, okay. Just keep it rocking. I always have the air on too when I'm like doing a show because it gets so hot. But pick your box, folks, A, B, or C. One of them has this cool LeBron card as well as the fresh pack from the hobby box of Topps Basketball. So give it a shot. Pick your box for under what their packs are going for. Pretty much everybody eventually gets it. It's a 1 in 3, so it's not like you're losing. There's great stuff in the boxes as well. You could see everything in the photos. It's full disclosure as far as what's in the photos, so you can look and see. And if you like some of the packs and some of the singles that are in there, give it a shot. The only one that's come off the board so far is the Pokemon card. I've sold one tonight, so let's showcase that. This is the only one that has been picked so far. Everything else is live. So go ahead and pick your box, A, B, or C. The odds are in your favor. because we did not hit it last time. So I added the LeBron card, and we're due to hit it on the second try. And I picked the pack randomly from the box too, so that adds a little bit more excitement to the game, I guess. But full disclosure, everything's showcased in the photos. No losers. Everybody gets something. There's not a break where people lose on the Hornets or something. This is, you're getting something for your money. You're not getting one or two cards. If you get the pack, you're getting the whole thing. And hopefully you get something cool. Hopefully you get a cool rookie card of some kind. All right. Pick your box, A, B, or C. I'm going to pump up the music a little bit in the background here. Simple game, folks. Everything is shown in the photos. If you're curious what's in those white boxes you see there, they're all across the way. I started this game on Wednesday, if you want to call it a game. It's more of a pick your random thing. But I do show everything with full disclosure in the photos. So if you're curious what's in the boxes, everything is shown. There's no loser. Everybody gets something. I came up with this concept a couple of months ago. Like I said, I was having a difficult time on Whatnot, trying to find a rhythm again, because I think sometimes when you do something, it's kind of like anything. I mean, you have your regular life, and then you have what you consider like your side hustle or whatever you want to call it. And sometimes the regular stuff gets overwhelming. And when you're in your side hustle, it affects your side hustle because you're so focused on your world of what's happening in your main profession or whatever it is that you're going through. But this is a lot of fun. It's exciting. It's good odds, and it's a good opportunity to get some good cards. It's the very first pack, so I know there's going to be something good in it, and I can't wait to have someone get it. So pick your box, A, B, or C. And yeah, and then it's cool because I have the next group ready to go too. So once, if hopefully this level sells out, and then I have the next group ready to go as well. So just looking to get the first thing kind of rolling. I was hoping that, like I said, I was hoping I'd get on earlier, but I like to be super organized when I do get on so that everything is prepped ahead of time and people could just come in and see everything and then place their bids. I still haven't done the swing, the Pop Mart swing. I'm still probably tomorrow. That'll probably be part of the game tomorrow. You guys like Disney and Pop Mart. So give it a shot. Get on in. So far, only one has come off the board. So we're just waiting to get the pick and pick your box, A, B, or C. And if you get Pack-Alanche, it's very simple. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get the LeBron and the pack. So let's keep it rocking. So far, only one. Only one so far has come off the board, and it was the Scyther Pokemon card. So everything else is still live in the white boxes, but the main thing is let's get this out of the way, and then I'll put up another one, and we'll start the process over again. Put this behind it so get the But yeah, so far this is the only card that came off the board, so let's keep it rocking. And yeah, sounds like the packs are moving and grooving. And the jack-o'-lantern is spooking in the background there. All right. We're still waiting to get our number 2 pick here. So jump on in, pick your box, A, B, or C. Super, super simple game. Everything is shown in the photos. No losers. Everybody gets something. With your $10 having great odds to get this wonderful pack right here, straight from the hobby box. I just picked it fresh at the beginning of the show, if you were watching in the beginning. And yeah, so let's see if someone can pick it, get it set. And usually I do this with Pokemon or Lorcana or football packs, but tonight with the new product release, I did happen to get a box from Topps Basketball, and I said, hey, let's do it with Topps Basketball because there's some good cards still out there and people are, paying crazy money. And I said, well, I don't want people to have to pay $20. Let's have them pay $10 for a shot. And yeah, why not? Give them a chance. I mean, the breaks cost you how much? That's kind of the thing, which, trust me, I've been a victim of some breaks where you get absolutely skunked. You get nothing, and you're just like so bummed because sometimes you end up with like not even a good team. You end up with like the Clippers or like Utah Jazz or something. But at least with this chance, you get a full pack of something or a stack, a card of someone, and it's good value for your money. And there's no losers. Everybody gets something. And I also make sure to show everything in the photographs so it's fully clear and transparent. And there's no crazy mystery or crazy chase. There's really no chase. It's just, hey, here's some opportunity for y'all. Take a shot. Get good value for your money. That's what I try to do. I'm like the cup of coffee on Whatnot. Just very simple, smooth. Not much of a hype up, hype man, hype girl, whatever you want to call it. Chill, laid back. I like listening to the classical music. Appreciate the follows I've been getting tonight as well. Like I said, usually I'm in a different category. The only reason why I popped into basketball is because I wanted to kind of make this a more basketball pack-centric show. So hopefully some people jump in. I know I was scheduled for, like I said, storage units, and some of my regulars might be in that realm looking at shows in that category, but this is more of a premier pop product, so essentially for 10 bucks you're getting your shot. And I think it's very fair considering people are throwing $20, $30 into these packs, and I figured let's give people a shot at 10 bucks, which is very reasonable. And like I said, if you strike out, it's still cool. You're still going to get something of value. There's no losers. Everybody gets something. It's not like a break where you get nothing. Everybody gets something. So take a shot. Hopefully it gets picked, and then we just pick up another pack, put it in, and boom, super simple. But this one I also added a LeBron. So you're also going to get the LeBron card with it as well. The Neon Icon card. So it's a cool card. So LeBron and Cooper Flag together. Hopefully we get it picked and we can go through all of the... I'm hoping we go through everything. That'd be awesome tonight to go through this round and then get into the next round. That'd be amazing. Let's do that. Let's go through this round of all of them, sell out, and then we'll be on to the next round by tomorrow. So that when I do tomorrow's show, we'll be into the next group. But this group is great. There's a lot of awesome stuff in there. Some cool Topps Chrome. There's a Topps Chrome pack. There's a WNBA pack out there still. So if you guys are specifically basketball collectors, then that's great for you guys. And then if you are more of a mix collector where you collect a little bit of everything, which is kind of my niche in terms of what I do on Whatnot, is I like to have a little bit of variety in everything, then you'll see the value that you can get. I think there's still an Avengers pack out there too, so good value for your money. Everybody gets something, no losers, except this round has some really cool packs. I just opened a fresh box of the new Topps basketball. So you get a shot, pick your box, A, B, or C, and yeah, get yourself a Cooper Flag rookie for 10 bucks. Plus change whatever the shipping is and all that. But obviously the more that you pick up, the more that you can, the more you buy, the less your shipping will cost. So let's get it. And then let's finish off this round. So that way, once we finish this round off, we just go right into the next one. But I like to keep it set at how many in a photo I could fit. And honestly, it's really how many boxes I could fit across the way. And that's kind of how I make my group, is how many boxes can I fit on the table. But it's like I said, it's an ancillary process, really. It's kind of more important to get the photographs of exactly what the options are and then go from there. So pick your box, A, B, or C, and then hopefully it has the Pack-Alanche, which is this beautiful Cooper Flag and LeBron James card in it. So far nothing yet. We had one down from the group. I want to see how many people are in this. Maybe I'm in the wrong category. I don't even know. I don't think so. Let's see. I guess people are in the Whatnot Card Show 7, and I guess everybody's in football cards. Well, hey, I'm in basketball, so baseball is kind of a sad category going on right now. Seems like there's no love for baseball cards right now and whatnot. I do see Joe Hollywood live. That's wild. So WNBA Don Russ. I like that. I like the. Wow, 1,000 auctions. Holy moly. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do individual packs of the tops. Oh wow, okay. Because I think like I was saying, when you do breaks and things like that, it's so easy to you know not get cards, especially when people don't ship everything. So this is at least a shot. So let's see if anybody wants to get in. Give yourself a shot for $10. A lot of people. It's such a weird. Everybody just has boring pictures, man. I got the pumpkin. I got the I got the pumpkin. I got the box next to the pumpkin. Oh man, I'm not sure. All right, let's move over here. Okay, let me hit the button. Let's run it. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Simple game tonight. Pick your box A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get both items here. I just opened the fresh hobby box tonight, so I'm hoping somebody gets them picked and we can keep it rocking tonight. I'd like to get through this group. Everything is shown in the photos. There's a total of 18 items other than the Pack-Alanche that you can get, but there's is only 3. So you have a 1 in 3 shot. No losers. Everybody gets something. It's not like a break where you're constantly on a losing streak sometimes when you get bad teams. You're not overbidding. You're getting good value for your money. And giving it a shot. So far, nobody's got it yet. Usually they come in groups, so I fully expect that this will continue and keep going with everyone getting it like in a row. So that's usually what happens. Whenever I do like Pokemon or Lorcana, usually it comes around like 3 in a row, 4 in a row. So, like I said, I try to give good odds so there's no losers. Everybody's a winner. All right, let's run it back. See if someone wants to get number two. Number two off the board. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get the Pack-Alanche, which is super easy to do because it's only 1 in 3, you get that pack you see there along with the LeBron James card. We get to open it for you. Hopefully there's a Cooper Flag rookie in there, something awesome. If you strike out, you still get good cards regardless. No losers. Everybody gets something, not like a break. You get either a pack or an individual card. The only one that's come off the board so far is the Pokemon. So there's still plenty of good packs out there to get in on. So give it a shot. For $10, I'm sure you guys have, like me, thrown your money into breaks and got nothing. And at least this way, you get a shot at getting a pack that has some good value to it, and you're not overpaying. You're not paying the crazy $20, $20 plus premium that some people are charging here on Whatnot, which I think is crazy. So give it a shot. No losers, everybody's a winner. All packs are ripped, all cards are shipped. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get the Cooper Flag pack and the LeBron James card. Super, super simple. No losers, everybody gets something. Super simple. 1 in 3 odds. So I've seen people paying crazy premiums on these packs. I'm giving you guys a great shot to get it for cost, basically, for these boxes. Retail price, I guess you'd say, versus bidding up $20, $30 for packs, which is insane. But the value is there. That's why I'm doing it. $10. So you can see everything that's in the boxes in the photos. The only thing off the board is the Scyther card from Pokemon. Everything else in the photos is available. So there's still lots of great cards out there. And packs, too. So there's more basketball. There's a WNBA pack that's out there. There's a Topps Chrome football pack. Lots of good stuff. No losers. Everybody walks away with something. Not sure if everybody's just hanging out tonight watching some of the other channels ripping cards, but it's a lot of fun on Whatnot. Like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years now, and it's a lot of fun. It's not easy. There's a lot of work behind the scenes to get everything prepared and ready, and it's a lot of fun though. So I don't know if any of you guys do Whatnot, but I also have a full-time job. Like I said, today I was working all day with cards, so it's kind of ironic and funny to come and work on my own side hustle job on my channel doing cards, because I was working on my work channel where I host a show every Wednesday and Friday here on Whatnot, getting cards ready for those shows. We mostly do a lot of vintage cards, particularly right now. We're doing a lot of vintage cards, which is a lot of fun. So let me run it back. But yeah, usually I have the air on because it gets so hot in here when I'm doing a show and the lights are on, everything. So I bought this card recently. I didn't have one of these in my collection. I felt it was kind of necessary to get one, considering Cal Ripken was one of my favorite players when I was growing up. So I recently got that card, which is pretty cool. And I recently got this card too, which was pretty cool too, from Bowman University. This is the guy that got traded, but then didn't get traded. It was like a crazy thing on the Lakers. Then obviously I got a Tatum rookie as well because he's an amazing player. So those are the 3 last cards I picked up. A lot of fun. But I do have the Topps basketball packs tonight. So get in on that. Pick your box, A, B, or C. One of them says Pack-Alanche. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get both items there. No losers. Everybody's a winner. So come and get your cool Pack-Alanche. This card's kind of cool too. It's from Dragon Ball Z, or no, from One Piece? One Piece. It's a cool card. Probably see that in a game or something coming up. But for now, we'll just do... All right, let's rock this out. Let's run it back. Get yourself in to win. Pick your box, A, B, or C. I'd like to get a few off the board tonight. That would be ideal for this particular game. Let's get a few packs sold, and then once that happens, we can get the next round going and hopefully sell out the box. That's kind of the goal. So let's see if we can do that. So there's no losers. Everybody gets something in their box. Pick your box, but 1 out of the 3, which is amazing odds, gets you these lovely items for $10. It's the first pack that I picked out of that great box over there that I just acquired. It came in the mail yesterday. So fresh out of the mail onto the table tonight. It's like farm to table, but mail to table tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Simple game tonight. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get the Pack-Alanche, you get these lovely items here. If you strike out and don't get the right one, it's cool. There's other good cards in the boxes. There's lots of good packs. There's lots of cool single cards. There's even a Luka slab out there that hasn't been picked yet. So no losers. Everybody gets something. It's not like a break. So give it a shot. Get in it. Really, I mean, I've seen people spending $20, $30 on these packs, and I'm just trying to give you guys good value for your money and get you some good cards. Give you a shot with better odds than a break to get a nice pack in your collection. So get on in. The only one to come off the board so far is the Scyther Hollow. That's it. So everything else is still alive. But we have not got it yet, so let's hope we get it this round. We're only on lot number 2, so you can tell it's like a bustling evening tonight. But I think you guys will enjoy it and get a kick out of it once you take a shot. Like I said, I try to give you guys good value for your money. I don't like myself, coming from myself, I don't like skunking out on breaks. So I created a little bit of a different style game where I give people good odds. And that's my goal, to give you guys good odds, good cards. Regardless, you're always going to have a good time where you spend your money with me. No losers, everybody gets something. And you just take a shot. I mean, realistically, for 10 bucks, most of these packs I've seen are going for crazy money, like over 20 bucks. So for half of that, you take a shot. I think that's the fun of it, you know? And these are straight out of the hobby box. I just opened it when I first started the stream, so there's no, I just picked the pack randomly to start. Let's run it back. I thought my mod was going to pop in tonight, but I guess she is busy, so it's all good. Let's do this. All right, I'm going to be right back. BRB. Be right back. BRB. I'll be right back. I also got these cool Stranger Things packs. So I'm back. Hold on. I got these cool Stranger Things. boxes. Is it upside down? It's upside down. So these have packs in them. And some of them even have autographs, which I think is really cool. So you'll see these. I think Topps makes them. It says Zero Cool, but it says Zero Cool, but it has Topps wrapping on it. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I kind of thought those would be cool for Halloween, maybe. You know, coming up, do like some of those packs for Halloween. I think Halloween is on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, there was a Halloween party yesterday that I went to, which was pretty fun. I don't know if you guys have gone to any Halloween parties yet, but I went to one yesterday, which was interesting. It was in the block. So for some reason, I thought that there was 24 packs in a box, but I guess there's only 20. So, but there's 12 cards per pack. So, anyway, pick your box A, B, or C. Get yourself a Cooper Flag pack in the Pack-Alanche. Mm-hmm. I guess what I can do, I usually don't do this for sports, but I'll just try it anyway because, like I said, we're just experimenting here. But I'll add in a one-piece pack. So if you get the Pack-Alanche, you'll get all three instead of just the Cooper and the LeBron. So pick your box, A, B, or C, and get both. So see if that does anything. A little bit. I usually don't add things in that are non-sports, but there's Pokemon packs out there, so perhaps that adds a little bit more value for you guys to get it. So see if anybody wants to jump in. Pick your box, A, B, or C, from the new flagship Topps product, basketball, Cooper Flag, as the Pack-Alanche. Main part of the Pack-Alanche anyway, straight from a hobby box. So I added the one-piece pack in just because, why not? So get it, pick your box, hopefully you get it, and we'll get the cards out to you packed up Monday and out the door Tuesday for y'all. Super speedy shipping, well packed in bubble mailers and all of that good stuff. So give it a shot. I added a one-piece pack for why not. See if anybody out there wants to get in tonight. Get yourself the Pack-Alanche. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get Pack-Alanche, you get all the packs and the LeBron as well, the 2 packs and the LeBron. If you don't, there's still other good stuff in the boxes. I can't stress that enough. I try to give you guys good value. There's no strikeouts with me. So everybody's a winner. It's not like a break. Or sometimes you get cards, sometimes you don't, and you're paying $20, $30 for crazy boosters. This is a hobby box pack that you're getting for retail price, basically, if you get the Pack-Alanche. So it's well worth your investment, your time, your energy, and taking a risk. Plus, I added the one-piece pack as well for a little bit more value. just to give you guys some variety, because I do more than just sports. I do entertainment. I do Pokemon, as you can see in the photos. That's what's in the white boxes if you're curious. Fully disclosed, fully out there, fully visible. The only thing that someone got was the Scyther Pokemon card. That was it. That was lot number 1. We didn't hit Pack-Alanche. So it's out there, ready to be picked. And it's great odds. 1 in 3 versus 1 in forever when you play some of these other crazy games that people do for thousands of dollars and hundreds of dollars, which baffles me. But even when people are paying, $20 to spin a wheel or $25, like, let's give you all straight up good odds for your money. Give you guys good value and good cards. It's the very first pack of the box, and why not give it a shot? Usually I do this with Pokemon, and I also do it with Lorcana. So it's like I'm in the basketball category tonight. So I figured, why not? I also have baseball cards too. I have the 2025 Series 1 Tops as well. The Tops baseball with Aaron Judge on it. But I'll leave that for a future something, as I think the basketball is way more popular right now. It just came out. And I was joking earlier that it's like from mailbox to table, essentially. So it came straight out of the mail right onto my table tonight. So hopefully you guys are into it. Trying to give you all some good odds. I don't really come into the basketball card category, but I figured, why not, since it's kind of the soup of the day, soup du jour. So I'll probably be back tomorrow in the storage unit category, because again, I don't do just one specific sport or sports in general. I do both sports and entertainment cards, which includes Pokemon. So hopefully you guys like variety as well. Hence why I put the One Piece pack out there too. So we'll see if that gets anyone interested in this second lot that I've been running. We had one come down so far, so usually the odds get a little bit better as we go. But sometimes it takes a while for everything to warm up. I know there's a lot of shows on right now. People are watching a lot of breaks and all kinds of good stuff on the app, because there's the Whatnot card show going on. So that's cool. I have to get into another Whatnot card show. I was in the Whatnot card show 5, but they missed the invite to 6 and 7. I participated in the Black Friday, whatever it was, on Black Friday last year. They had like a Black Friday marathon or something. And man, I think that was kind of it was kind of, I guess, disappointing for me. I didn't really I thought it was going to be a big weekend of sales and fun and all that good stuff. But Black Friday, like at the store, one year we did a huge Black Friday event, and it was pretty wild. But then we didn't do it last year because it was just too much. And I'm very happy we didn't do it on Black Friday. So I did my Whatnot show last year on Black Friday, and tell you what, it wasn't easy. I think for this particular game, I might have to like switch out the the starters for the Pack-Alanche, especially tomorrow. Like I said, most of my customers are used to more of the entertainment, like the Pokemon or the um, Lorcana, things like that. But I figured we'll just try basketball to see if that'll work. All right. Welcome YouTubers as well. Hopefully guys on YouTube are hanging out, watching, having some fun. I was goofing around with my photograph for the show, so I don't know what photo that YouTube took to start it. So hopefully see if people are here, people are on Pack-Alanche. Cool. I like how they have the little thing in this area here so people can see. Oh, wait, let's see if I can get it right. Right where the C is, maybe. There we go. You could click on it and get yourself a discount. I tried to do like a toy thing too, but it's a lot easier just to do the packs. So let's just run it. The toy thing I usually reserve for like the end of the run, like the last 5 or so. You know, with the Hot Mart and Minnesota products. But mainly in the basketball category, it's a little bit more difficult to incorporate that kind of thing into this. So the only wild, crazy thing I did was add a one-piece pack into this. So if you get the Pack-Alanche from your choice, A, B, or C, you will get LeBron, you'll get the Cooper pack, and the one-piece pack. So pick your box, A, B, or C, and hopefully you get it. Hopefully you get the Pack-Alanche. Super simple, easy to play. I'm kind of expecting a lot of people maybe to come in after midnight once people wind down their shows for the night. So hopefully we can get it hopping up in here. It usually takes a while for us to get humming. Once we do, we can sell out a whole bunch of different boxes and get through a bunch of packs. So see if you guys are game to get in early, because that's probably your best odds in terms of getting a good shot at like the autograph or the relic card in the box. So let's see. I mean, most people, like I said, are paying crazy money for packs. This is an opportunity to get it at a reasonable price where nobody loses. You're always going to get something with me. Take a shot, get the Pack-Alanche, and get all three. I added a one-piece pack, too, to this round. I tried to keep it basketball only in this group, but clearly I wanted to add a little bit more value and a little bit more variety because I do more than just sports on my channel. So give it a shot. Look at the photos, folks, as well, so you can see what's in the white boxes. Everything you see in the white boxes is in the photos. The only thing that has hit so far was the Scyther. That's the only one that's hit so far tonight on lot number 1. So we still have yet to get the Pack-Alanche on the first pack out of the box. So let's hit it. Let's get it. $10. Good odds. 1 in 3. Better than a break where you're getting a 30 out of 30 teams. You might get 1 or no cards, 1 or 2 cards, no cards. I've struck out so many times on breaks. At least with me, you're getting something for your money. You're getting good value and good odds to get good cards. Thank you also to everyone who's given me a follow tonight. I appreciate you. I'm on my way, I think, to, what is it, 800 followers, which is pretty cool. Hopefully by the end of the year I could be over 1,000. That would be super cool. So I appreciate you guys for giving me that follows. And yeah, so get in on this. Simple game, great odds. Everyone gets something. This is called the Pack-Alanche. If you get Pack-Alanche in your box out of the 3, you get all items you see here. If you strike out, no worries. There is something in every single box, so there's no losers. Everybody comes out with something, either a pack or a single card or something good. I show everything in the photos. A lot of Pokemon packs still out there. Not going to lie on that. The only one that got picked so far was the Scyther. That was number 1. So that's the only one out of the photos that is eliminated. So there's still a WNBA pack that's out there. There's still Top Scrum football that's out there. There's still baseball packs. Lots of good stuff. So no losers. Everybody gets something. So tomorrow there is a Pokemon card show in Las Vegas. If you guys are in Las Vegas, there's a Pokemon card show at the Desert Breeze Community Center, and it is free. Free entry tomorrow to the Pokemon show. And I'll probably go down, check it out. I went to the last one, and then I went to the gym afterwards, so I'll probably do the same thing. But yeah, there's a lot of great card shows out here in Las Vegas. But I might have to go. I might have to get up early tomorrow, so we'll see. Let's run it back. So far, so good tonight. Feeling good. Like I said, I did a full day at work. Well, half day actually. Half day at work. So that was good. I got a lot done. I'm starting to get together some of my plans for, I guess, the holidays and all of that stuff. I don't know if it gives you guys anxiety, but when I am planning for the holidays, I start to get a little bit of anxiety because it's like you have to, for me it's the logistics. I think that's what stresses me out the most is the logistics part of planning trips. For the most part, I'm usually the one that's coordinating everything in the family. So it can be stressful. But I will say one of my cousins really also does a good job of organizing herding the cats, I guess, because there's a lot of trains moving in different directions to get the family where they need to go. Especially when you're working with some senior citizens, and that's a whole other battle of, well, kids and senior citizens. The combination of both is definitely like herding cats. But I will say my dad is pretty good. He's a senior citizen and he's actually still pretty good. He's still mobile. He still, is active. So I think that's super helpful when you're planning things because he obviously can't go as fast as he used to. And when he came out here to Vegas to visit, I think I did push him a little bit too much, and we probably should have taken more Ubers and taxis and stuff like that because he was struggling a little bit because there's a lot of walking if you come to Las Vegas. So, but we all had a good time as always. I hope he comes out to visit again, but he's older, like I said, so it's not as easy to plan. And if he does come out, he probably would visit with my sister. So, but anyway, long story short, the most important thing tonight is the simple game that I have going on. It is pick your box A, B, or C and get some good cards. That's what it's all about. When I was young, my dad used to take me to card shows. So he was the one that would take me to Philadelphia for card shows. He would take me to the Steamtown Mall, or the no, yeah, Steamtown Mall had card shows. The Viewmont Mall had card shows, but we even went on a trip to Chantilly, Virginia, and that was a lot of fun with my dad. So he's supported my hobby for a long time. But basketball is kind of where it started for me in terms of selling cards. The first cards that I sold back in the day when I first started selling cards at the flea market was Upper Deck Basketball, and primarily Shaquille O'Neal rookie cards is kind of where it really started to take off in terms of popularity with cards. I always collected cards in the late 80s, even into the early 90s, but it wasn't really like it wasn't really like necessary. Like it was kind of like a thing. But then I started like in the early 90s, I started buying cards, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of good stuff, a lot of good. Tops was cool, and that's why I like kind of going back to the roots. You know what I mean? With this Tops basketball, it kind of does go back to the olden days of the 90s when everybody had their licenses and Tops was a major player with it. And I remember all the Shaquille O'Neal rookies. I mean, he was, you know, the person to buy. And then as you kind of fast forward, you move into the 2000s and you saw Kobe, 1996 with Kobe Bryant rookie cards. He was super popular in the card world. And then obviously, once you hit 2003, that's LeBron. I mean, LeBron rookies were huge. He was the chosen one, as they say, with the magazine that came out, Sports Illustrated, and all the hype where people were watching him, and they had his high school games on TV. I think it was even on ESPN, which was crazy. But the hype was real. Now, this kid is on the scene, Cooper Flag. He's super young, and he has a lot of potential. So I think that's why Topps decided to, throw their whole, throw the whole kit and caboodle at it. Like, hey, let's promote this kid because, he's him, as the kids would say. He's him. So why not give him a shot? I mean, they did it with Zion. I mean, they also hyped the heck out of the Ball family as well, but they did it with Zion. They hyped him up. I mean, that was pandemic era too, if you think about it. But I have to watch a few more of this kid's games to really kind of decide, how much I want to be part of following his career. I did follow him in college. I did watch a lot of his college games, which was pretty cool. But he's so young. He's still a young kid, man. He's got a lot of potential in front of him. A lot of playing, a lot. But I look forward to seeing how his career turns out. I don't think he's gonna be a Luca type player. I don't know if that's what they're trying to mold him as the concept, but I think he's a lot more versatile and just different. But even if you think back to like the Luca era, I mean, there's a lot of good rookies in that particular class. But if you can imagine, like, DeAndre Ayton was the number one pick, wasn't he? That's crazy. If you think about it. So I think a lot of different prospects will emerge from this particular class. So I think if you get in on some of these rookies, there's a lot that's out there to develop. They have a lot of potential. So just running it, see anybody would like to get in tonight, welcome in. My name is Stephanie. Hope your evening is going swell. Hopefully you're loaded up on lots of chocolate from all the Halloween candy that's supposed to be for the trick-or-treaters, but you decided to dip your hand into the bowl. I completely understand and sympathize. I went to a party yesterday where they had bowls and bowls of candy, but they also had lots of alcohol there for adults, which was pretty wild to me. And it was a party where not a lot of people showed up, similar to my evening tonight on Whatnot, but there was a lot of alcohol to take home. So I guess it's not something I can necessarily hand out here, but I can get you some good cards. That's, I guess, the consolation. Cards and conversation. I'm always up for talking about absolutely nothing because that's what people do on Whatnot. And I'm okay with it. I've done this for a few years now, so I could pretty much talk about anything. It's kind of like you're on the radio, but you don't know who exactly you're talking to. That's how I look at it. But I am on YouTube, so one of these days someone might clip these weird rambles that I have and put them into like some sort of archive and analyze my psychology. It could be someone's doctorate study. That would be wild. But I do think it's cool to be able to turn on your light in your living room, literally, and be able to sell cards. And that's what I'm here to give you guys good value for your money. I don't have candy, but I have good cards. So you pick your box, A, B, or C. Each box has amazing things in it. Obviously, if you get the Pack-Alanche, which is what everybody wants to get, and people do, it's not impossible, it's 1 in 3, you get all 3 items you see here. If not, the consolation is 2 other great items in the white boxes as well. There's packs and there's individual cards. Everything is shown in the photographs. Super simple. Usually most people get at least 1 or 2 of the Pack-Alanche and call it an evening. Walk away with good cards and have some good value for your money. Trying to give you guys an opportunity to get something, get some of these cool Topps hobby packs for less than retail, really. I see people on Whatnot selling them for like $20 plus. It's crazy to me. Take a shot for 10. Take a shot for 10, get it 1 in 3 odds. And like I said, if you miss, you still get good cards regardless. Everything is shown in the photos, so it's really no mystery here. Just good value for your money, good odds, good opportunity, and I haven't even opened one of the packs yet from the box, so just trying to get our first one off the board and hoping to do that soon. But I'm hoping I don't have to do like a marathon session to sell out this box. But some nights it's moving and grooving, and some nights it's not. So I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's the $10 price point, but I think it's beyond fair for a pack. You know, considering considering it's good odds and all of that stuff. So it's going to be striking midnight soon. So we'll be at midnight pretty soon. So maybe some people will be ending their show. Maybe some people will jump in. We'll hold tight for some time here. Maybe I should light up the box in the back a little bit more. I don't know. So yeah, tomorrow I might do more Lorcana as well. Man, I thought my Dodgers hat was going to sell. Just got to see what's happening too at like what's happening in town. It says there's no events today. There's got to be events going on in Las Vegas. Let's see what music events are happening. The big thing that's happening in town is obviously at the Alanis Morissette. Saturday, October 25th. I guess that was yesterday. Earth, Wind, and Fire. DJ James Kennedy. Lil Wayne is playing tomorrow. Wizard of Oz. Soul of Motown. Some of these people, I'm not sure who they are. I guess that's a sign of getting old when you're looking at the calendar of who's in town and you don't know who exactly. Wayne Newton's still performing. That's pretty wild. I kind of want to see the Carpenter's Legacy. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Then, of course, I want to see the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. Has anyone seen the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere yet? I wonder if tickets are like. People must be reselling them, I'm guessing. I don't see any tickets available. I don't know what's called the Sphere. Let's see. The Sphere. I don't know how long the Wizard of Oz is going to be at the Sphere. But I would like to go. Mandalay Bay. I like Mandalay Bay. QRS. Here we go. Gosh. Sam's Town. Here we go. The Sphere. Let's see what they have at the Sphere. Running the auction now. 976 events. Holy cow. crazy. June 10th. 8 p.m. Let's see what happens if I buy now. I don't know what I'm buying. Let's see. But just like if it's like too much money. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty reasonable. You can go. They have tickets available. It's like $200. It's like $200 to see it, to see the Wizard of Oz. I thought it'd be a lot more expensive. I mean, the way people were talking for this Wizard of Oz thing here, I thought it was going to be like $500. But it's supposed to be really cool. If you watch the videos on YouTube, they have like apples dropping out of the sky. They have like the wind of the tornado. It's supposed to be absolutely spectacular. Super spectacular. My boss kind of alluded to the fact that she might take us to see it, but there hasn't really been any rumblings recently other than, oh yeah, I want to go see that. But there's also in Vegas, I don't know if you guys are fans of John Wick. There's also a John Wick experience that I think my boss would really, really enjoy. So I kind of want to get her to that as well as a bunch of the people at work. But it's so difficult because everybody's on different schedules. And again, when you're dealing with senior citizens as well, you have to account for them in your time and planning and all of that stuff. So thank you guys for giving me a follow as well. I'm really just talking about things going on in Las Vegas. Hopefully tomorrow, like I said, there's a Pokemon show going on tomorrow, free. So if you guys are in Las Vegas, it's at the Desert Breeze Community Center, free Pokemon show. And I went last time. It was cool. It's not a lot of like, I wouldn't call them dealers that are like your typical card show dealers. The people that are there are more collector dealers, if that makes sense. It's more like husband and wives and, you know, kind of like maybe a smaller, there are some shops, don't get me wrong, that are there, but they're not the big ones in town. They're, you know, game day, of course, is there, but like it's not like a show for card shops. It's more for like the mom and pop dealers and probably a lot of people on Whatnot as well that are there. So you get to kind of meet people that are selling you cards here on the Whatnot. So I'd suggest it. It's free. No, it's one of those shows where it's free. So that's a rarity these days, especially at some of the casino shows out here in Las Vegas. There was one last weekend that, again, most of the shows out here are turning to be more Pokemon oriented. So, all right, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Welcome in. So far, we are I don't know. I'm going to see if people jump in. I'll keep it rocking. It's great odds. 1 in 3. Super simple game. So far, the only thing that came down off the board was the Scyther. So the only thing that these are still up there. They're still available as the Pack-Alanche, the first pack from the box. So let's see if someone can get it. Pick your box, A, B, or C, and get the pack of cards. Packs. I actually put a one-piece pack out there too, so you get more than one pack. You actually get all 3 items if you get the Pack-Alanche. I tried to kind of make it more basketball focused with LeBron in there too, but why not? We'll throw the wacky one piece in. Give it a shot. $10. I mean, come on. It's like pretty much a cup of coffee nowadays, and the good odds are in your favor. I say that because people generally do pick it like straight away, and they usually go in groups too, so it's like one person gets it, the next person gets it, and it's cool. It's a relatively reasonable price for $10 to take a shot. Better than your chances at, breaking. That's how I look at it. I think it's better than a break. It's better than a break, man. You're guaranteed to get something. Pick your box, 1, 2, or 3. So simple. A lot of people get good cards. And if you do not get the Pack-Alanche, it's cool. There's good cards in the boxes. Everything's in the photographs. I mean, heck, you could get a Caitlin Clark rookie. You could get a Luca slab. You can get a rare Pokemon Asian pack that has good stuff in it too. So don't fret in terms of value. It's out there and the potential is there. I think even an Avengers pack is still out there too, which I pulled a numbered card. I pulled some really good cards out of Pokemon too. So the odds are in your favor for sure. So we'll just keep it rocking. But I might switch tomorrow to doing kind of both the $5 and the $10 level. So the $10 level will be the Topps basketball, and then the other level will just be the $5 level with different Lorcana and Pokemon and stuff like that. So, but I have to keep it at $10 because that's a very fair price. It's less than what people are paying for packs. I don't want to you got it. You're getting a very fair value for your money. That's how I look at it, with great odds. Nobody's picked it yet, so we're due. But it's only lot number 2, so let's run it, see what happens. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Lots of cool stuff is still on the board, and honestly, the jambalaya bonus is still out there too. Nobody's picked that box, so it could be one of those 3 to give you even more value for your money if you strike out. So let's see. Pick your box, A, B, or C. It's the very first pack from the box. I opened it fresh. It's hobby. It's not from a booster. It's not from a blaster or anything like that. It's a hobby pack. So the autographs and relics are live. So everybody's chasing. So give it a shot. Pick your box, A, B, or C. The only thing that's come off the board, like I said, was the Pokemon Scyther card. So that's it. Everything else is still live, but this, as the Pack-Alanche, is still live, and I added a one-piece pack just for fun. So maybe that adds some interest into people who would like to jump in and want to get good value for their money versus lose when you get into breaks and you spend crazy money and you get like nothing for your Hornets or whatever team you get. your Magic. I mean, everyone wants the Dallas Mavericks, but you can't be on the hot streak the whole time. At least here you get a good shot at getting some good cards for your money. There's no losers. Will you get a Pokemon pack? It's possible, but it's what's inside. It's once you rip it and see what's inside it, that's where the value is, that's where the fun is. And that's my intention, to give you good value, good fun for your money. And good value, because let's face it, why spend $20, $30 on a pack when you could take a shot for 10, which is half or less than half in some cases. People are buying crazy. And get good cards for your money. There's some singles still out there too. Good value. I put like a little Asia Wilson lot together, which I thought was pretty cool. If you didn't see that, the Aces won the WNBA championship, which, of course, there's also a WNBA pack that's out there in one of the boxes as well. So it's all showcased in the photos. And my intention is to give you guys good value for your money regardless, but really good value for money if you hit the Pack-Alanche. Then you really have the value. And 1 and 3 is really good versus 1 and 30 when you do breaks. Right? There's 30 teams in the NBA. I think there's 30 teams. So that's my hope, that you guys want to get in and give it a shot. So far, 1 down. Been live for a little bit tonight. So we're still rocking and rolling. Might have to start putting some stuff away. But I think tomorrow I might alternate between the 10 and the 5s because... But again, it's like the value is there. So it's like I don't want to insult you guys because you guys aren't cheap, you know what I mean? Like, you guys, at least that's what I think anyway. You guys pay good money for your stuff. You're not trying to, like, get nothing for your money. But here's what's cool, too, though. Like, here's what's cool, too. Like, even if, like I said, even if you strike out, you don't get it on your first shot, it's cool. Like, you'll eventually get it. It's not that difficult when you have 1 and 3. So that's how I look at it. You know, and the other opportunities are out there too. I've hit some really cool cards in Pokemon for customers. I've hit some good football cards too. Some good football rookies. I think the last one I did was a Jalen Waddles and Devontae Smith rookie card, which was really cool. It was like a combo card from Contenders. That was really nice. And I haven't hit the Caitlin Clark in Monopoly yet, so I'm hoping that someone gets that pack and I can hit y'all the Caitlin Clark rookie. That'd be so cool. Or even in Lorcana, like, man, I really want to. I've never gotten an enchanted card yet, so it's like that's another opportunity when I have more of the Lorcana cards. You pick your box, it's A, B, or C, and it's in one of them. So it's a game. You pick A, B, or C, and this is in one of them. The other 2 boxes have other items inside. So you have to, it's $10 for 1 and 3 shot. That's the game, basically, in a nutshell. The other 2 boxes have other good packs in them. There's other single cards in them. You just have to look at the pictures. The only one that came out is the Scyther card. That's it. So it's $10 for a shot. Super simple. Super simple game. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated. Trying to give you all good value for your money. I like to give people a variety in what I sell. So I don't just sell individual packs like that. The only ones that I have individual packs of are the One Piece. I do have One Piece basket. I have One Piece packs for sale. The only single packs I'll show you. The only single packs I have are the yellow One Piece packs. I have those available for just single packs. Well, let's see if anybody would like to get in, give it a shot, pick your box 1, 2, or 3, and get your Pack-Alanche. So far, we haven't. We only went one. We only went one, which is fine. It's cool. I'm trying to keep it reasonably priced too at $10, so that way it's a good deal. It's not pricing outside of market. It's actually under market, so that way people can have a good opportunity and good odds, and like I said, get good value in exchange versus spending crazy money on a break. Where people just have blaster boxes or something. This is a hobby pack shot. So, see if anybody would like to get in, give it a shot. Make your pick, A, B, or C. Been rocking Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh! Tonight, no. Just Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. And then I have the One Piece pack that's out there. That's it tonight. But in the future, I'll probably will put some in the game. But tonight's mostly basketball. Tonight, the majority is basketball. I added the One Piece pack because I thought, oh, something different, We didn't hit it on the first one, so I figured, oh, let's just add in I added a basketball card into the LeBron, which is a nice card. So I'd really like to open some packs, and hopefully people hit it, and we can continue the game on. One lady, I had one of my customers, she was really into Mickey Mouse. So I had a lot of Pokemon and I had a lot of Mickey Mouse cards. And she really got into some really, really good value. And it was really nice to see. Because that's my goal, is to give you all good value. but we might have to like refresh. It's already 12:30, so we'll just keep it rocking. We'll keep it rocking. Why not? Maybe I should put my headphones on and do like a meditation or something. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. My name is Stephanie here in Las Vegas, and I'm doing a simple game, not complicated, giving you all good value for your money with a nice opportunity to get yourself a Cooper Flag rookie, because that's what everybody's chasing after in this category this lovely night. So take a shot, pick a box, A, B, or C. Perhaps get one for like $10. Plus, I'm throwing in a one-piece pack and a LeBron James card as well. Pick your box. It's in one of them. It's called Pack-Alanche. If you strike out, don't fret. Still good value in your box. Lots of good packs, lots of single cards. Everything is shown in the photos. The only one that's come off the board so far is this Scyther Pokemon card, holo. That's it. Everything else is still live from the boxes. Everything's in the photos. There's lots of cool Pokemon packs. There's football cards. There's a nice WNBA pack that's out there. So obviously, the more rounds you do, the more you get into it, you're going to get the value for your money. You're going to get yourself some good cards. And that's my goal for y'all. I don't like breaks anymore. It's like crazy because a lot of times you don't get a good team, first of all. And then second of all, you won't get good cards when you get your team. You hit like the A's or something like that, or you hit the Clippers or some team that you're just like, that has no cards on the checklist. Well, here on my show, you're getting a chance to get a full pack for yourself for less than retail. And if you don't get it, like I said, there's still good value out there. I try to give you good value for your $10. If you're spending your money with me, you're spending your time with me, I'm not going to let you down. So give it a shot. You know you're not going to get the Scyther. That's already out. So there's other good packs. There's other good single cards. There's a nice Luca that's out there in terms of a slab. There's, like I said, Topps Chrome pack from football. There's everything is in the photos. So it's all shown there. There's an Avengers pack, Stadium Club, Topps Baseball, 2 Pokemon packs, English, 4 Chinese packs, Dragon Ball Z pack, Contenders Football. There's a nice Steve Young card that's out there. There's a nice vintage card that's out there. Hockey rookie. Good stuff. So get yourself, but you guys want this anyway. You want the Pack-Alanche. That's kind of the goal. So get in on that and get yourself the Pack-Alanche, and then we'll have one down for the night. So no relic or auto has been hit. If you guys are thinking about jumping into my show, I think you should. I'm just saying. Tomorrow I'll probably, like I said, be in the storage unit category. I'll be in a little bit more of a multi-purpose show spot. I think I'll have to go live a lot earlier. I don't know. We'll have to see. But on Wednesday, I think I did the one night I did a show. I think it was on a Sunday night. The one night I did a show, and I think it was on Sunday. And Whatnot shut down. So that was kind of wild. So we'll give it a shot. Jump on in. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Super easy, simple game. 1 in 3 odds. Get yourself the Pack-Alanche. Get all these items you see here. I just threw in a one-piece pack for those of you guys who are like me, who like not just sports cards, but like Pokemon and entertainment type cards as well. So you get yourself a nice shot, 1 in 3 odds, to jump in and get it. And get yourself a pack for less than retail or about retail. So usually my like Wednesday nights are hopping. I don't know. I guess it kind of just goes in different cycles. So I don't know. It's already, let's see, what is it? 12:30. 12:30. Wow, it's beyond the midnight out here in Las Vegas. I do kind of wonder what's going to happen Halloween. I know the neighborhoods next to me, they get lots of kids. And I know my coworker's neighborhood gets over 6,000 kids and parents, people in general, in their neighborhood for Halloween. So I saw some of the pictures, and the news goes there and everything because they have a lot of decorations, obviously, for that many people going there. Like, to me, that sounds insane. Like, he goes through 6 giant Costco bags of candy. 6. He goes through 6 giant Costco mega bags of candy every Halloween with all the kids that come to his neighborhood. I can't even imagine. The news goes to his neighborhood, they take video. It's like a whole crazy thing that they do. I was saying earlier that I went to a Halloween party or get together last night, and it was so funny because adults are so different than being in a kids' party, obviously. But like at this party, there was all candy and alcohol. And it was really funny because I mean they had non-alcoholic beverages too, but that was the spread. It was candy and alcohol and chips. Oh yeah, chips. So you could have chips too. Like that was going to do something. So, I don't know, man. But I got all because this party was not a lot of people at it, and they had all these little miniature bottles of alcohol. They said, "Here, take some with you home." I'm like, "Okay." And I felt like I was like I don't know, like I have all like I felt like I was like on an airplane and I stuffed all the little mini bottles in my pockets. It was so strange. It was such a strange party. And I was like, "But I'm not really a drinker, but like what are you going to do? I mean, the host is telling you to take stuff home with you, so I just did what they said." He's like, "Take these." I'm like, "Okay." So now I have a whole collection of miniature alcohols like 9 to 9 bananas and vodka and not Jack Daniels, but something similar. I guess I'll have to get a giant Coca-Cola from the convenience store. But welcome in, folks. Maybe I could go to McDonald's because they have the Monopoly game going on. Welcome in, folks. Hope you guys are having a great night. Trying to give you all some good odds on some basketball cards if you've been collecting the new Topps basketball that just came out. I know they've been going for crazy money here on Whatnot, so I decided to kind of give people an opportunity to get it at a reasonable price for a pack. But you get your choice of box A, B, or C, and one of them has the lovely Pack-Alanche in it, which is those items there. And that's how it works. So you get a 1 in 3 shot. If you strike out, you're still going to get good value for your money. There's no losers. Everybody gets something in their box. It's just a matter of what you pick, and hopefully you get it. And that's kind of what I always hope for all my customers, is that they get it, and we keep getting it and getting it and getting it, and I get you good value for your money and great cards as well. So pick your box, A, B, or C. Super, super easy. I know it's late night. Maybe you guys are winding your day down tonight. I appreciate any time you're spending with me, as I know that it can be very monotonous to be on different Whatnot channels trying to figure out where to go in terms of your picks go. So let me run it, see if anybody would like to get in. And I think I'm going to step away to use the restroom again after this. Also, I'll be right back. But if you jump in, I'll be right back real quick. BRB. Okay, so let me do this. Realize went. Let me do this. Okay, that should do it. All right. Let's run it, see if anybody'd like to jump in tonight. Most interesting thing that happened to me today. Let's think about it. Or most fun. I got to watch a little bit of basketball. Or no. I got to listen to a really good podcast, which was pretty cool. That was probably the most exciting part of the day. I was listening to a really good podcast at work. I like to keep just background noise kind of in my ear. It was a podcast regarding the telepathy tapes with Mayim Bialik, and it was very interesting. There was a scientist on the show that was talking about, I guess, a television series. I'm not familiar with it, but that was the most interesting part of my day. And then I got faked out by the mailman because I thought one of my packages was coming in, and it turns out it is not coming in until Monday. So some more cards on the horizon for you folks coming in on Monday to be able to put them up here on Whatnot for y'all. So that's pretty cool. But most likely, the most exciting thing I think tomorrow. Oh, I did order some of the Las Vegas Aces Panini instant cards. So I think they're still available. That's pretty cool. And then I also had a great dinner from the Great Greek, which is a nice Greek restaurant out here in Las Vegas. So those are some awesome things that I did today. Yesterday was exciting because I got the Panini cards. I ordered them, so I'm very excited about them coming in. And I'm really hoping that I can get one of the players, like especially if I could get Asia Wilson to autograph my card, that would be really cool. So I'm hoping that one day I get her to autograph the card. Because she's famous for that one shot. I don't know if any of you guys watched the finals for the WNBA, but the Aces played against the Phoenix Mercury, and the Aces won. And in one of the games, Asia Wilson, who is probably the best women's player in the game, because she just won MVP, etc., but she and defensive player of the year, co-defensive player of the year, but still, that's an incredible feat to be a two-way player. And she had this amazing shot with the clock running down to kind of ice the game in the finals. So to be able to have the card that represents that is really, really cool. When I saw Jay Young pop in, I'm like, is that Jay Yo? The Jackie Young from the Aces? That'd be so wild. But I also one of my clients, he is also a big Aces fan, and he went to the parade. I didn't go to the parade, but apparently it was awesome. Everybody, I guess, who went to the parade had a grand old time. But maybe next year, if they, if they win again, and you can only hope, right? You can only dream. So I guess the Philadelphia 76ers also have an amazing rookie that you can get. So I'm going to have to check out him as well to get in on some of his cards. Get some water. Oh, man. Well, let's rock and roll. I'll run it. So I think, yeah, for sure tomorrow night I'm going to be in the storage unit category, normal category. But I figured tonight I'd give it a jump in the basketball because I know that it is so popular right now with this new product that just came out. I just got mine. Like I said, it's literally mail to table. It came out of the mailing box right onto the table today. So I'm very excited to offer it to everybody in the game that I love to do. Pick your box, A, B, or C. Better than a break, good odds. Because you always get something in the white box. But if you get Pack-Alanche, you get all three items you see here. You get the very first pack that I picked out of the hobby box, and then you get one piece, and then a LeBron James card as well. So we'll add those to the mix. So the only card that came out so far from the white boxes is the Scyther, so still plenty of value out there. No losers. Everybody walks away with something. I'm just hoping people jump in and get into it, man. It's a fun game. No losers. Everybody's a winner. Absolute cinema. Cinema. Grime time. What's grime time? VJ is the rookie. So maybe you guys could get a VJ rookie. He had another, I guess, great game. So we'll see if you guys want to get in on that. VJ. All right, that's cool. All right, let's run it. There we go. Let's run it. Pick your box, A, B, or C. And if you get the Pack-Alanche, you get all of these items you see here in the front. I added a fun little one-piece pack just for a little bit more value since we did not hit the Pack-Alanche on the first shot. The only card that we hit so far is the Scyther Pokemon card. So I'm hoping tonight we could get a few more knocked out. On Wednesday, we did about 6 or 7 boxes. So we only have, from that level, we only had 19. Now we only have 18 left, including the Pack-Alanche, which is this here. So I kind of do them in groups of 25 to keep it simple and keep everything on the table, but I can add more, but I also like to just keep it to 25. It keeps it simple. But like I said, we're down to 18. So everything I updated in the photos to showcase what's left. So there's a full checklist essentially as photographs. But all good value. Lots of good cards still out there. No losers. Everybody gets something. So give yourself a shot. Pick yourself a box. Make it super simple. A, B, or C. Welcome in, folks. Simple game. I'm doing these simple pick your box, A, B, or C, and easy odds for everyone. I thought tomorrow I was going to have to run to the card shop, really. I thought the crowd was coming in and you guys were hungry for the Topps basketball. That's what I thought. I thought everybody was a Cooper Flag super fan. But I heard that the kid on the Sixers is pretty darn good too, so lots of good cards still out there of him. VJ, they call him VJ, so let's get in on it. Get yourself a shot. It's been a super mellow night. Nothing too crazy for Saturday. I guess everyone's maybe getting ready for Halloween or something like that. Like I said, last night I went to a Halloween party and it was pretty fun. Although I didn't get a chance to dress up because I had to go straight from work there. So when I got there, it was kind of already hopping with it was like a trick or trunk type thing. So there was a guy that had like this crazy, freaky, dressed up trunk. Because I guess you could buy decorations for the trunk, your trunks, your car. And it was cool looking. It looked like a like a monster mouth. So. Oh man, okay. But hope everyone's having a great night. Hope your day was fantastic. Tomorrow will be awesome as well, I'm sure, for everybody out there. Tomorrow should be the best day ever. Isn't that the goal in life, to make the next day better than the first day, than today? I've always been an optimist myself, so I do believe that is to be the case. Because it's not worth being negative in this world. There's so many things that try to get your attention that are negative. But even if you're in the worst possible situation, you have to look at the positive and what you're going to learn from the situation. It's kind of how I look at it. And then if you're always in the mode of survival and trying to plan, hey, this is like worst case scenario, I think it's very fair to do that. But you also have to have the mindset of perhaps it will go the best way, or the way that it was supposed to be all along. So I'm not sure if anybody wants to take a shot. I even put out the baskets. A little bit late to put out the baskets, but I figured, why not? Let's put out the baskets. Perhaps people, like I said, perhaps people's shows are going to be ending, and they'll be filtering out into different channels. So we'll see if that happens before we get going for the evening. Heck. I had this one person in particular on this one customer who really, really, really wanted my toy dinosaur. Such a silly story. So I had this one customer who really, really wanted my toy dinosaur, and I think it was a woman, and she messaged me and she's like, do you have this toy dinosaur? And I'm like, sure, of course I have the toy dinosaur. I'm like, it's not exactly a quick moving thing. It's very particular. It's a green dinosaur and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's really cool. So, like, of course I have the dinosaur. So, I'm like, I'll just take it out, put it aside for you, and when you want to buy it, that's cool. It's $10, not a big deal. So I took it out of storage and I put it out there. I'm like, okay, have your dinosaur. She messaged me again. She's like, do you have the dinosaur? Of course I have the dinosaur. Like, it's on my desk. Like, there's no rush. I mean, I don't have to, like, I don't need to make a reservation on this dinosaur. I've had it for a while, so I highly doubt there's going to be anybody that's going to buy it in between the time that you want to buy it and it's available. So I put it on my desk. And I was telling my boss this story about this lady who wants the dinosaur. And she's laughing and laughing and laughing. Oh my God, all this craziness over a $10 dinosaur. I'm like, I know. But most people are very particular. A lot of people are very particular when they're buying things. And I get it. So I will get you guys good value, even if it is just a $10 dinosaur. That's the moral of the story. But in this case, it's some basketball cards, which in my opinion are very much cooler than a dinosaur. So give it a shot. Get on in, get yourself some packs of cards. Pick your box, A, B, or C. And so simple. Make the right choice. Get yourself a nice Cooper Flag pack. And I added a One Piece pack in as well. And this cool LeBron James. But as I've been saying earlier, even if you strike out and don't get it, let's say you pick the wrong box, it's fine. You're going to get good value for your money regardless. There's other cool items in the white boxes. Everything's in the photos. So there's no, it's so easy and simple. It's a great decision to make. And so far, the Scyther is the only item that came off the board. So hopefully that's a harbinger of awesome things to come. So wow, people are doing a lot of singles and slabs today. I was like, man, I got this just in today, this box, the hobby box, and I'm like, well, let's see what happens. People were having so much fun yesterday ripping it. I think people were ripping it on Thursday too, but this is my first chance to actually showcase it. And I was hoping people would like to give it a shot. 1 and 3. 1 and 3 shot. It's already 1 o'clock, so let's see. Man, people are really watching a lot of singles shows. I guess Flawless is out, so I'm doing something so simple, man. I mean, people are out there doing, how do I explain this? People are out there doing these crazy wheels and stuff. It's like, let's keep it super simple. Let's give people a show that are like not trying to see, people are doing WNBA too. I mean, I got to do more WNBA cards, I think. I wonder if anyone is doing the whatnot card show. I was in card show 5, as you can see. I have the little card show 5 holder, but I didn't have the card show 7. I was hoping to get in on card show 7, but a lot of times I'm in the other category too. So people are doing the jumbo breaks, but for $10, I mean, get yourself a chance to get an entire pack to yourself. I think that's way better of a value than spending crazy money on a jumbo break or whatever. Just a thought. I'll see how much, kind of what these are going for. It says packs in. Let's see. Yeah, people are paying like $18 for a pack. That's crazy. Why not take a shot at 10? I mean, pick your box, A, B, or C. People are paying straight up $18 plus shipping right now. I see it live. That's like $22. I'm doing half of that. I mean, granted, it is a chance, and it's 1 in 3, but you got to think that if you paid like $30 for like, you're gonna at least get it once, and you're gonna get some other good cards. You might even get it twice. So stay up with the optimism. Hope you guys are watching some good shows tonight. I see Joe Hollywood is live. Holy moly, that guy has a lot of energy. He does like crazy 24-hour streams. Oh, Kel is on with him. That's pretty wild. I did meet the Blez guys in Las Vegas. Blez Sports Cards. I have met them before. They are in Las Vegas. They don't even, it's funny, they're an interesting group. They've come into our store before, and really nice people. But when they have the shows, they set up this, like, it's almost like a canopy, and they just buy. They just buy cards. They don't really put anything out for sale. All right, let's see if anybody wants to jump in. We're already at the 3-hour mark. A lot of people are buying singles. That's cool. Yeah, just get yourself a pack. That's what I say. Why even bother? Have some fun. Get yourself a pack. This guy's got like freaking gloves on. What the heck? My hands, well, first of all, my hands sweat way too much to wear gloves. My hands are clean. And I think even if it's, I think I'd be allergic. I think my hands are super sensitive in terms of absorbing things. But I kind of like being in the basketball category. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I've been in this category before. I know I've done football, but I don't think I've been in basketball. Maybe. I don't know. I've done so many shows. Usually on the channel that I work for, we do football category because that's generally the most popular during the day is football cards. But I figured with the new basketball product out, that's kind of what I was aiming for, is to see if people wanted to get in a good shot. And I see people charging $18 plus shipping for packs out there, $20 plus. So it's like, give people a shot to get in on it. I guess the biggest category is basketball cards, right? Or football cards right now. Let's see how many people are in Pokemon. Let's see how many people are in Pokemon. Pokemon. Oh, I still am in the storage unit finds. Maybe that's why it's not as... Maybe I needed to update my category. All right, let's run the auction and see what happens. I don't know if you could change your category to basketball. Let's see. But my graphic looks great. I must say my graphic looks pretty cool. With the pumpkin? Welcome in, everyone. Maybe tomorrow I'll have to go live in basketball because I thought I was in basketball, but I'll keep it hopping in storage units. There's a lot of people selling basketball cards and football cards, so I'm not like totally out of the group here. Cool. Nice. All right, let's run it back. Pick your box, A, B, or C. I have the newest, coolest basketball product that's out right now. It is the flagship of Topps. They haven't done licensed basketball in quite some time. So I'm doing the box pick A, B, or C. And one of them has the Pack-Alanche in it, which is all these items you see here. So pick the right box, get the cool cards. If you strike out, no fret. There's great cards in it regardless. Everything is shown in the photographs. The only thing that has been picked so far is this Pokemon card. That is it, because we're only on lot number 2. We've been going strong all evening and looking forward to keeping it going here. So let's see if we can get some more Pack-Alanches. I just got it in the mail today and put it out on the table this evening. So just opened it live and picked a random box. So of course the relic card, the autograph is still alive in the packs. So just pick the right one, get it all, send it out to you. Super, super simple. My name is Stephanie. I'm a memorabilia expert out here in Las Vegas. I specialize in cards, modern mostly, but I do dabble in some vintage. I have worked in vintage as well. During the day on Wednesdays and Fridays, I work for Memorabilia Experts channel, Memex, here on Whatnot, and I do live shows for them. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being on Whatnot. This is my second year, so I'm getting close to 800 subscribers, so it's pretty cool. Thank you guys for any time you're spending with me on your evening. Perhaps you're winding down. Perhaps you are just like chill for the night, ready to go to sleep, or maybe you're getting up early to catch a flight or something. Maybe you're at the airport. I like to imagine my customers doing all different kinds of things, being in all different places. It's kind of fun to imagine all of that. And when you tell people you live in Las Vegas, their imagination goes wild and they think that you live on the strip. But I don't. I promise I don't live on the strip. I don't really even gamble, which is crazy. I think that's why I like to give people good odds, because I think that's the best form of gambling, is when you give people good odds, like at the $5 craps table. To me, that's a lot of fun. But anyway, simple game, simple thing. Pick your box, A, B, or C. If you get the Pack-Alanche, you get all these items you see here, including that lovely Tops pack that everybody's out there spending like $20 plus on, and I'm offering it for half price. Well, it's a shot at it. I get it. It's a little bit of a gamble in that respect. But I do say that you will get good value for your money regardless. There's something in every single white box. The only thing that's been picked so far is this lovely Scyther card, but everything else is still available. There's Pokemon packs out there, there's football packs out there, baseball, all kinds of good stuff, but the feature, of course, is Cooper. But there's a lot of other cool rookies out there too, so don't sleep on those. The value is there, and why get into a crazy break, my friends, when you can spend half the money, get good cards regardless, have a shot at a good pack. It's kind of an easy pick, an easy thing to get into. Because, yeah, I mean, breaks are very expensive. And like I said, people are selling individual packs for $18 plus shipping. So why not give it a shot at $10? I get it. It's a chance. I get it. It's a shot, but I'm giving you a little bit more value with the one piece added. I'm giving you the LeBron too if you get the Pack-Alanche. And if you strike out, you might get a really cool card or a Pokemon pack or even a WNBA pack. The value is there. That's what I try to tell everybody, is that's my goal, is to make sure people feel like they didn't lose out. Like when you're in a break and you completely miss on your team. Like, no, let's give people money. Let's give people good value for their money and give you a nice shot at a awesome pack. And these are the hobby packs. They're not the, mega box packs or the booster box packs. They're straight up hobby. So that means there's a relic and an autograph in one of them. So the odds are in your favor. If you hit it, you have a good shot. It's a 1 in 20 if you get the pack. So I'd say that's pretty good. So I'm stoked. A lot of people are coming back in, hanging out with me tonight. My name is Stephanie. I am a memorabilia expert out here in Las Vegas. I do specialize in cards. It's my jam. I did work on sports cards all afternoon, so it is part of what I do for a living and also part of what I present to everybody on Whatnot. So a lot of people are hanging out in the storage unit category. I do like this category for many reasons. One is that you're allowed to have a wide variety of things that you're selling. That to me is super cool versus one track of what you're doing. It gives you more freedom to have different things. And I like it. I think it's fun. So I think I got a great amount of followers tonight. That's pretty cool. I know I have people watching on YouTube, which is also cool. Cool. So I might go live tomorrow in basketball cards, maybe that'll be a better opportunity to get in on this. Because I kind of tried to change categories and go more into basketball, but I don't know. So funny. I was like, I don't see myself in the basketball, and I'm like, it's a great graphic though. I did put a really cool graphic to get to with the pumpkin. I thought that was pretty cool. So anybody that came in because of that cool graphic, thank you. I thought it was really fun. That's a vintage pumpkin that came out of an estate sale, by the way. It's like a weird plasticky material, and I didn't even realize I had it till I was in the storage unit, and I was like, "Wait a minute! I have a light up pumpkin. Like that is perfect for whatnot." So I loaded up, brought it home, and lit her up, and there she is. I'm like, oh, I should take a picture with the pumpkin. So that's what I did. Pumpkins and basketball cards. Sounds fun to me. It's really funny, like tomorrow, like I was mentioning earlier, tomorrow there's a Pokemon show here in Las Vegas and it's free. And I've been seeing a lot of the dealers advertising that they're having candy at their booth to give out, which I think is quite genius. So I know a lot of kids go, and that's really fun. And it's this particular show is free too, so that's really cool. But how fun is it to not only go shop for cards, but to get candy while you're shopping? That is true bribery at its finest. Well, I think I'm going to cheers to you guys with my Aces cup. I'm going to run the last auction. I think I'm headed out for the night. It's close to 1:30, so I don't see the mad crowd tonight. But we'll pray for tomorrow to be with Johnny Sane on the bump. All right, thank you guys. Have a good night. We'll bring it back tomorrow. Have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.